Hello, I'm Armin from Skywalk. Today I want to show you the new Mezcal 5. What is new about this product? If you look here for the certification, now we've got 5 different sizes. Before we had only 4 sizes. So in general the kites are now a bit smaller. So you even have a ENA certification with the wing, even if you're higher loaded on the wing. So usually at the Skywalk wing you have to be at the top end of the weight range, but with this Mezcal you can be in the center or even lower. It works perfectly. So yeah, let's look for the details about the wing. So we've got 5 different sizes, like I said, and overall we've got 4 more cells at the Mezcal now, the new one. And like you can see here, we've got a shark nose, and this shark nose helps that the air pressure is more constant inside. And with the more amount of cells we've got a bit more performance. Also the line drag is a bit reduced. You see when you look for the wing, when it's flying, it flies a bit faster, it flies a bit smoother. When you get into the thermal, you don't pitch up too much, it stays more above your head. Also the whole canopy is not moving that much anymore, it's more rigid, more solid, and it's a very compact wing. It's easy to thermal. When you do the thermal, it's like other ENA gliders, it's less aspect ratio, it's more compact, more easy to get into the thermal. What surprised me, that it don't dive too much. When you make a turn, for sure if you let it accelerate it can dive, but if you come back to the thermal, it stays very nicely in the air. So it's very easy to do thermals with it. Okay, let's look for the details. Like I said here, the shark nose, you can see here these rigid foils. The rigid foils are the same like at the other rigid foils of our canopy. If I bend this over, even in 1 centimeter diameter, it's no problem for the canopy. As soon as you release it, it springs back automatically, completely. So whatever you do with it, you can crumble it, just gets back into perfect shape, which is a very nice thing that I really like about it. The canopy itself, it's a lot lighter. For the same size you have about ½ kilogram less of weight, and for the same size that fits to your weight for flying, it's even less. So it's almost 1 kilogram already that the canopy is lighter. You notice it when you make a pull up with the wing. You don't have to pull too much at the risers anymore. It comes very nicely up and it stops more easy by itself because it has less weight that wants to go to shoot forward. Okay, let's look for the rest of the canopy. What is also new with the Mezcal, it comes from our kite surfing technology, that the trailing edge is completely opened. So the ribs don't go to the trailing edge, there is 2 centimeters opened. That means if dirt is coming in, the dirt can go at the trailing edge out until the wingtip. And then it's easy to bring it out here. You can leave it open. If you want to do soaring, you can leave it opened and all the sand gets out itself. I really enjoy it and like it. It's a lot nicer. You see at the trailing edge also that it's pulling the trailing edge together to have less attachment point and get a very nice feedback of the canopy. Yeah. If you look here at the top sail, the mini ribs, they have an inside seam. Usually when you make pull-ups, it could happen that you catch a seam before, and now this can't happen anymore. At the bottom sail where you don't hit the ground, it's still outside. But here we have got the seam is extended, go this way to be able to make an inside seam for the whole little ribs at the trailing edge. Yeah. With this rigid foils that we have, you also see this, we call it sea wires above the sea level. There's also this rigid foil inside. If you pull slightly at the brakes, that it don't deform the topsail too much, it helps a bit for the performance too, which also comes from the technology of the higher rated wings. Yeah, that's the main points here about the canopy. So maybe let's go down to the risers. I hope I don't forget too much. Yeah, for the risers, maybe we can start here with the handles. You see the handles look different, but these are the same handles. You can shorten the handle or extend the handle. This is done with the Velcro here, and it's possible to shorten it this way. This helps if you want to take off, and if you don't want to warp around, you can keep it like this, and you're already higher up, and you've got more feeling with your fingers. The more experienced glider pilots, they usually warp around the brake line to be able to bring the fingertips to the line, that you get more feeling in your fingertips about what is going on with the wing. And if you dislike it, you can shorten it, and then you directly can keep the handle like this. So it's also here inside. What I really like about the risers is this magnetic pins here. I really love it. But some people love this magnetic, some people love the other ones that you push inside. I mean, you've got sand something that gets magnetic, then it can stick here. But like here in South Africa, this didn't happen. So I like this. There's also a pulley here at the riser. It moves very nice with the brake lines. Yeah. And it's not that massive anymore, the riser handle. It's a bit more thin, which also helps a little bit for the performance. Yeah. And this is here for making big ears. So it's a splitted A riser. For taking off, you can take both, or just the center. It's a bit up to you. But if you're in the air, I will show it to you how to make big ears. You just grab outside the A riser and pull it down, and this way you make normal tiny big ears, and the canopy inflates itself back again as soon as you release it. And if you push more down, then it can happen if you're underloaded that you have to put slightly the brake to open it. Very easy thing. I personally like it if the air stays in, the big air stays in, because then it's more relaxed to keep rid of the performance to come down again. Yeah, the rest of the riser is nothing too special. Here also pulley system that pull down the B risers with you. Quite standard. You see the people are flying back again. Okay, I think we should get up in the air and look for the wing out in the air. So I want to show you how to damp the nicking on it. Sometimes I make some speeches and I ask the people how to fly actively, and everybody tells me, yes, I know how to do it. But if I ask them in detail how to do it, then it's quite silent. Active flying doesn't mean that I pull the brakes like 20%. It doesn't mean that I always try to keep constant pull. It's a bit more. So maybe let's look if we do, we say nicken in Germany. If I do like this, and how to bring it back. When the wing is at the back and wants to go forward, I slow it down. And when it's at the front, I slowly open up the brakes and it stops. So let's do it again. Okay, I do it a second time. And now how to stop. Okay, I have to wait until it's at the back, and when it wants to come forward, I slowly slow it down, and now I release it, and I'm safe again. Same if I do a wing over. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And now I have to slow it down and go on. Okay, let's do the same out of the wing over. And now slow it down and let it open. And you're safe back again. Quite easy. Whee. Okay, let's stop it again. Wait until it's to the back, and then slowly breaking it down and open again. Let's make a dive again. Okay. Now it's okay. Let's do the big ears. If we're doing big ears, it's quite easy with the Mezcal. If you only want to have a little bit to fold in the ears, you only grab it, the risers below the shackle, and you fold it in, and this way you have small ears, and as soon as you open it, it opens. If you want to have it more actively, and you can make big ears, this way you just pull it a bit higher. I also prefer to be at one or at the accelerator with 1 foot, because if you make a deep stall, you're always safe because you can accelerate it and get speed again, that it's not getting into a deep stall. Okay, if you make big ears, we just bring it in, and now you can accelerate on top, and it nicely goes down. If you want to open it, you just give a bit of the brake, and it pops out itself. While you're opening it with the brakes, you can still stay a bit on the accelerator, because then you're even more safer to not get into a deep stall. I mean, it's no problem with the wing, but it's good to learn it, that you'd always stay on the safe side. Okay, let's do big ears again. Okay, I can do even more. It goes down. And they're opened again. Very easy thing. Okay, now let's have a bit fun again. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And now let's stop it and do a top landing. That's also nice. And you see how much you can stall the wing without that it's flying in back stall. So now I have to take care that I pull not too much. When I pull a bit more, then the performance gets off. You can also pump a bit, but you need feelings for it. So now, zoop, I'm landing. Also the wing stays nicely above your head, like you can see. Maybe I should make a pull up again. Oh, let's land it to the side. That's also nice training. If you land it like this, it wants to come up itself. Parking. Very stable wing, easy to do. So now let's try to get it down. It's almost impossible to bring it down. Ah, now it's falling. No, still not falling. You also can launch a wing like this if the wind is a bit stronger. Now let's bring it down. Okay.